Alright, this is the Wordatro demo. Now obviously this name is very much Balatro related. Funny enough, I haven't played Balatro. I don't own Balatro. Obviously I know many things about it as far as being very good and everything. I think I saw a thing in the settings to replay the tutorial, which I guess doesn't work. Alright, okay. Maybe that's locked in the demo? Or locked from the demo? Okay, I think classic first makes sense. Maybe it will tell me how to play, and then we could do the daily challenge. Now, I don't know what any of this means. I will say, I hope it's not a timed thing. Okay, it looks like we get some tutorial. The goal is to complete all the levels by forming words to reach the target score. I do wonder if there will be a lot of other games that try to do that atro naming convention. But I want to say this is like a Scrabble-ish type of variant, the Wordatro. So we want 60 points. All right, that's all you told me. Okay, what do we got? Oh man, you know, obviously this is a word game, and obviously I was going to have to do words, but for some reason it didn't really click until this moment that I'm actually gonna have to think about big words and stuff and vocabulary and such, vernacular. To create a word, you can click on the letters, drag and drop them onto the grid, or use the keyboard. Oh, using the keyboard's interesting. All right, so you can write the word, oh, okay, you can write the word bière or come up with your own. What the hell is a bière? Click the word, confirm the word by the, okay. I guess I'm going to follow what it's telling me to do. But I do think there are other words we could do. Yes. When you validate a word, 1 energy is consumed. If you run out of energy, the game is over. Energy rerolls and letters in hand are preserved between turns. Okay. Score is calculated by multiplying points in multis. Letters you use earn points, and multis are obtained based on the tile triggers. Got it. Huh. You can exchange letters using rerolls. Each reroll lets you swap up to 3 letters. Okay. Simply drag and drop the letters on there, or press shift plus the letter. Okay, alright. I feel like they probably want me to change Q, W, and Z or something. We do have QU. Quat. Po. Alright. I mean, Z does give you a lot of points. Do that, but let's just... I don't think we need it for the demo. Let's just do this and see what happens. We've used our reroll. Okay. Potato. Not enough O's for potato. A lot of T's though. No M. Totem. Pots. Pout. Pout is in there. Okay. P-A-T. A peat bog type deal. So I had pole, I had pout, I had peat. They're all pretty much the same because everything's 1 point and I don't have any special abilities. So, and then chat, I looked at chat the one moment someone said something that was smarter than everything I had done. Okay, great. Although actually it's 3 points less, so I don't know how that, wait, what's this? When this is triggered, when this box is triggered, +1 improved letter during the next draw. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. Oh, because of the length of the word. I just want to see what this says. When this is triggered, +1 special letter. Okay. Cool. We've done it. We're almost at 60. Italics. Upgrades the tile by 2 multis. Okay. S. No more rerolls. A lot of O's. Pores. Rustic. No, rust. Trusp. Roost. Roost. Roost isn't bad. That's a 5 letter. Provost. There's no V. What am I talking about? Stoop. So stoop is another one. Stupor? No, but that's not this. Okay, so there's this. This is stoop. That's a word, right? But you can't stupor. Can you? Can you stoop? Can I stupor? I can stupor? Holy stupor super. You guys didn't think I had it in me. You didn't, and then you said stupor. Now aren't you looking stupider? Alright, I did it. Okay, now we choose a bonus. +4 for each MULT triggered letter. Underlined letters gain +1 energy in the end of round rewards. Effect of this is immediate. The effect of this can be triggered when a letter is triggered. Effect of bonus letter underline. Well, we don't really have like a guarantee way to get underlines, but that could be maybe interesting. The effect of this bonus is immediate. I feel like extra energy seems good. I think either mult or battery. What do we think? Kind of like both, but I mean, this is just being in the big red letters of +4 does seem attractive as well. It really grabs your attention. I'm gonna choose this one, I guess. Special Super J. Increases the other J by 5 points. Destroy after use or reroll. Okay. Increases the other J. There is no other J. 2 points. Underline. 1.5 of the multis. Value when the triggered letter. Sure. Okay. J is tough. Height? No, there's only one H. What am I talking about? Blight? Jite? I don't think jite's a word. Giat? Giat? That's not how they spell it. That's not how the kids spell that one, but I just made it up. Maybe they should spell it that way. I don't know. We can get some cool words if there's other letters here, but yeah, jaguar would have been cool. Missing some letters for that one. H, hag. It's a little disrespectful. THI, thadge. Hive is there. HAVE, have, and jive is there. Jive seems like it'd be a lot of points. It's not many letters, but it is a lot of points. I feel like you want to get 5-letter words if you can, though. That's sort of what I'm thinking. But jive does have a 4-pointer, and you know, it does some pretty good stuff. That's why I was trying to think of like TH and then like A or E or I or something like that. THE, the, probably not. THA, thab. Might just have to go jive if we want max points here. I think I'm just gonna do that so that we move on. Was it trying to recommend me another letter? I don't know. Holy, look at those points! That was one word? Quite. I'm not really looking. I'm already like, that's already 5 letters. I want that in here. Quite. Just because it's a high value letter, you know? We crushed it. Oh, rainbow! Let's go. Jive and quite. Jive turkey. Okay. What did I do last time? Battery. More energy. Okay, yo-yo. Adds a multi-value equal to the difference in letter count with the previous word. That's interesting. I think that's like a little too psychotic for me. I like the idea of trying to hit 5 letters each time at least. Or, you know, 4 if I have to. Letters kept in hand gain +1 points for each word. This bonus increases by +2 if the word is the same. Ooh, I like twins. And twins. Sorry, I had to. If you know, you know. And twins. I love parties at boy and twins. That was such a stupid commercial. Okay. There's no E, so you can't do face. You could do a gaff, right? I think that's how you spell it. G-A-F-F. Maybe there's an E after that, but what about shaft? Shige, shive, shows, Shoff. Okay, I don't think I see anything there. I kind of want to just see if gaff works. 1.5 value of when the letter is triggered. Gaff. What about... chat came up with a better one. I can't use it now. Shouldn't have looked. That is one of the problems with this type of game. You know, you gotta have the cojones to hold it to yourself. I mean, that's some good points though. We're over halfway. Okay. Also, double F, you know, tough to use. Hey guys, look, it's China. It's China. Double U's is interesting. South is not many. South is good letter count, but not many actual type. I guess a lot of them are 1 points anyway. If we get C involved, that'd be good. Scooth feels like it could be a word. Scout? Oh, is Scout better? No, Scout is not better than South because H is 4 and that's 3. What about Souch? That sounds fun. I mean, South does fit the 5, so that's that. I like that. Sanch, South. I guess I'll just do South. Although I don't get the bonus from the four-letter word previous, the twins thing, but Southian, that's not a real word though. Okay, big bonus, and we get a special letter. Huge. Italic. Upgrade the tile by +2 multis. Alright, so we want another 5. Doesn't have to be particularly crazy. Gin. Gin. Liquid. Nope. No. Nope. Yup. A yup. Just do a little yup. No yup. Ginny. I don't think that's a word. What about... Give me a shuffle. With the... Okay, so that... Yeah, got it. Okay, it does... I see. Noun? Nouny? Pan... Annie... Punny... Punny? Funny. I don't know if that... I don't think that counts as a real word. That's like a joke word, right? That counts? Should I be saving a letter like that when I don't need that many points? I don't actually know about that. Okay. This bonus increases by +2, so we could double up on twins again? I don't really understand what this means. Bonus activates on letters remaining... Oh, okay, never mind, I do get it. So like each time the letters that you don't use will get a +1 point thing. I'm gonna twins again. We're going twin mode. We're twin moding. Coggers. There's no E though. Goiger. I mean, there's no E. I don't know why we're acting like there's an E still. I'm doing it too, to be fair. I'm for some reason acting like there's an E, but there's no E. There's no E. Roger. There's no E. There's no E, and Roger is a name. Well, I guess you could do like Roger that. I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, a gar is a animal. It's a type of crocodile, alligator type business. Gag. We want to try to hit 5 letters, is what I've been saying, in theory, but might be tough without an E. Casio? I don't know if it'll even allow that. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. What about like Sagittarius? Sailor. Just make this G not that. Wait, I can do a reroll. I had built up some rerolls. What is this one? Upgrade tile. Grog? Notably not grok. Grogs? I don't think that's a word. Scrog? Krog? Grog? Grag? Grag is an option, I think. What about SCA? Scraggy from Pokemon? Scragog. Scrog. If Scrog is a word, that'd be sick. Crib. Why did I even? There's no B. Why would I say that? Crig. What about Grogs? Let's try Grogs. Oh, right, I can just click. I forgot about that. S are valuable letters because you can kind of just add an S on things in order to get that extra thing a lot of the time. Okay. Alright, we need another 5-letter word. J is 13 because it added points to it. That's right. Okay. Okay. There's not a lot of... I feel like you're probably going to have Janice in here. Janico. Calico. I think we're going to need a reroll in here. Danico. Canico. Jassio. Nico. Dico. Dino. That's not 5 though. We want a 5-letter. I think we put in one I, one O. Dawson. Dawson. I was trying to think of things that use double C. Nico with 2 S's. But let's just see. Does that work? No. Fair enough. Alright. I'm trying to decide on whether... I like this because it's a 3-pointer, but we probably gotta do it like that. Okay. We got A-E-I-O. Let's see. We don't have to use the J. It's just cooler if we do. That's all. I feel like if we're trying to use J, we probably have to use the beginning is the thing. Janet, I can't imagine that works, but if it does, that's pretty sick. Yeah, okay. Jane works, which is interesting. Janed? Janio? Okay, fair enough. I wonder what Jane is. You could do Kane. That's only 4 though. We need 5. Dog. That's just there. God. Oh. Cod. Cape Cod. Jaded. Jaden. Zoomer ass name. Zoomer ass name Jaden. Jody. Are you good? Goaded? No. I just want to see if it counts. Okay, alright, good. Go. There's an S there. If we get an S there, we can have a different word. We could have a different word there if we had an S. Let's see. So we had goat, we had Jane, we have code. Oh, coded. That's 6 letters though, which is still cool, but the twin thing kind of messes that up. What about stuff with the I? Tide. Not quite. Jeanette. Like, we keep getting names. Surely this is not a thing. Or what about Jined? Nope. Gineco. Coded if we were not caring about multipliers and stuff, but we are. D? Dude, if we had an O. We do have an O. Deacon. Hope related? Wait. We do have 2 more, right? So we could do... Oh no. What am I talking about? We can't do 2 6 letters because we're going to use a bunch of those letters. But Deacon is a cool one. What was the other version? Coded? Deacon. I don't even know how I thought of that one. That's crazy. Deacon. Trying to think if I can figure out a 5-letter is the thing. Seat. No 5th letter though. There's got to be a 5-letter in here somewhere. Decathon. Deacon? Deacon but spelled wrong? Deccan? Nah. Okay, fair enough. Dito? Dude, it's like gonna be impossible to do another 6-letter, surely, right? But whatever, okay. This is a cool word, and we do have these bonuses, so let's run it. Deacon way cooler than coded, anyway, as far as a word goes. That might actually just be, yeah, okay, never mind. That's just an insane amount of points anyway. Perhaps I'm overthinking it there. I guess because I had 2 special letters, so we were gonna get a lot. +1 improved letter if the word contains at least as many vowels. I don't love that one. Ocean was in there? How did I not think of ocean? Each improved letter placed in the reroll button increases this bonus by 2% and plus 2 and plus 4 for a special letter. Back to the wall. Times 2 times for the first time energy runs out. Huh. There's a bunch of things. This bonus can activate rerolling. This bonus activate when a word is validated. Bonus can evolve throughout the game. I guess I'm just gonna choose this one. Each improved letter placed in a reroll increases this bonus. Okay. D. Trigger letter and its tile one more time. Okay. Whoa, it's bolded. Oh, that's literally what it's called. Jump. We have jump as a word. We have gump. Gump sat alone on a bench in the park. He casually remarked. Gumption. No, not quite. Dump. We have dump. We have gump. We have jump. But we're trying to hit the 5 letter for the bonus things here. Junction, junction, what's your function? Drawing up words and phrases and clauses. What about putting on the Ritz? Putim, putage, putid, putrid? No R. Putrid would be a cool one. What about gutted? That's not how you spell gutted, but jumit, jumid, jumage, jumip. You know, I just want to use that J, but maybe that'll be a reroll option. Magic? Do we have magic? No, no C. Okay, damn. I thought for a moment there. Magid. I don't think so. What about like paged, pagum, pidget with 2 I's? Like when you say pidgeot, but with really fast. Pidgeot. Tepid? No, you need an I, you need an E. Tapestry? Tapu lele? Tapu coco? Tapu finny? Tapu bulu? Tamut. Tamper? Gamut. Wait, is that? I don't think that's how you spell that, but no, it is how you spell that. Nice. Was not confident on the U for the spelling there. That was pretty sweet. Whoa, we need so many points. X! Holy moly. Toxic? That would be nice. As a word, not as anyway. We probably gotta get rid of this Q. I would imagine. Gotta imagine we gotta get rid of this Q. We have too many I's, so this supposedly is a thing that will benefit us if I do that. Kinda wanna throw Q in here. Just because those are already 2 vowels, but because even if we had a U to go with this Q, what are we really gonna? Is there what are we really gonna do with that? I get Quixit. I don't know how you get an X and a Q together or whatever. I'm gonna do the Q. All right. Well, I'm definitely glad I didn't get rid of the 3rd I because we got no vowels there. Okay, that's gonna be tough to get a 5 letter. Hog in the chat, please. Hoggle. Log. Loggear. Logix. 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 Dogix. I can't imagine this is a word. Nope. Jogix. Prognosis. Drop it. This is gonna be a tough one to have 5 letters. Droop, drill, only 1 L though. Drilo, Gillix, Pry, Royal, Droil, oop, Royal, Groil? Is Groil something? No, okay. Fair enough. What about Lego? The Lorax? The Lorax! Oh, we don't have it, but still. The Lorix? I don't know why I thought that might have been an animal. Gigolo? It's not quite how you spell that one, but it showed up naturally, okay? I just Plorix, Dolorig. Wait, Lorig, Pillage, I feel like it's either gonna be like a consonant and then an R and then stuff, or it's gonna be like L-I blank I blank, or you know, not L, but like pillage, you know, whatever it is, Dilloge, whatever. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Shh. I do like this game, but it also makes me feel very self-conscious because I know like everyone that's watching is judging. You know, it's one of those type of games where everyone that's watching is like, oh my god, it's right there. I guess I could maybe just do 4 letters. I mean, it's round 1, and I have the, oh no, it's not round 1. Never mind. What am I smoking? Okay. Gojira? Dilf? Ligma? Groil felt like the closest, kind of. Droil. What about prodigy? Oh, that would have been a sick word if, you know, it made sense at all. Cool word, though. Cool word. Proil. Boil? No, that boil is what I was thinking of. Royal. I don't think proil is a word. Not surprising. Ripple? Not how you spell it, but maybe there's one you spell like this. Oh, imagine. Lip, hold on. Lipper? Lightbore? Oh, chat just gave me an answer, and now I don't want to use. They said lipid, which is smart. Groip? Oh, what am I doing? I don't think groip is a word. Nope. Grilo. Droid. Wait, droid? There's no second D. What are you talking about? Droil? Is droil a word? Nope. Droid. Ropil? Or what about like, because you got like GDs, you do like lodge type stuff, but there's no E. Lodge. Yeah, you kind of need a silent E type thing with that, don't you? Yeah. Proj about 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Proj, somewhere around there. You gave it at the beginning. Jip. That's it. I've been gypped. I've been lipod. Been lipor. Wait. This makes me think something. Right? Lipor. Ripor? Something going on there. Ripor? Ripod? What about like I don't know, we already did droid. Groil? I've tried groil like 5 times. What am I doing? I have been ignoring the J, to be fair. Can you give me a hint? You can, but I won't look at it right away. I have been on this so long. I feel bad. That's the streamer brain. You're not doing anything. You need to do something. You're the streamer. You need to do things at all times. Don't you know? Drop. Droll? There's only one I though. Drilo? Frog. Garage? That's not what I meant. Groge? Droid? Droip? Ripid? Tripid? There's no T. What am I talking about? Okay, I have a chat hint. Synonym for hard unbending. Stiff. Gripper. Groped. Oh, don't do that. Gripe. Gripe. Stiff or stiff, hard, unbending. Like locked in. Regex. Rigid. I suppose going off of the lipid thing, I should have thought of doing more things that are double I, which I kind of tried, but anyway, that should be a lot of points. Yep, because it was a 5 letter. All right, here we go. This time I'm totally getting something sick. We're gonna get a. Okay, this one. Read that one out loud for me. That would be a pooter, actually. That would be a pooter. Whoops. Whoops. I don't even. Okay, does this count as a word? Okay, good. I didn't want it to count, but I had to see. I had to see. Troop. That's definitely one. Do I just go with that because I already found it real quick? Troop? Probably. The only thing really to make it better would be to try to get a J or an X involved. Jeweled. Laxative. Tracks? That's only 4, and that's probably not really. That's not how you spell tracks. Then you do CK. Jax. Plax. Praxit. Whatever. True. It's gonna be a lot of points. It's gonna be a lot of points, okay? Look at the numbers on the screen go up. That's what we're talking about. Oh, yours was relax. That's a good one. That's a good one. Ooh. Games constantly give 2. I haven't really done the roles too much, but this seems insane. So, I mean, it's also called legendary. Holy crap. Super D. Increases the other Ds by 5 points destroyed after reroll. Okay. Huge D. Jaded. That's not how you spell it, but still got that X. Cadet. Ladette. Talladega. Talix. Talent. Talon. Flame. Dawdle? That's not how you spell that. That's not how you spell that word. Toad? Frog.stream? I mean, I know a toad's not a frog and everything, but you know. You like to have like relax, but throw something else in there? Chillax? Just chillax, man. Just freaking chillax. No toxic, right? Oh, we're so close to toxic. Oh, that would be sick. That would be sick. It's not worth YOLO re-rolling these letters though. Those are solid letters too. That makes me want to try to use Jade, Leadle. Lead is too much of a 4-letter one. Tlead, delete. Delete without the other, just delete. I feel like I said a 5 and already forgot it because I've been trying to do other things. Toad? You towed the line? You towed the line? Okay. Hold on. Relax here. Relax. Tattle. It's not how you spell it, but T-I-D. Tidal! Oh, he's ocean posting. He's ocean posting. I guess in theory you want to save the D for the second one so you can get the twins thing, right? But, or wait, this just keeps going up each time. Is that how that works? I think that is how that works. Holy points! Okay, but we did 500 in the first one. Kirby! I didn't look at, I just saw K-R-Y and I was like, Kirby. Okay, it is a lot of vowels. Korea! Oh, I was just satisfied I thought of something so fast. Man, come on, give me that. That would have been awesome. I got one so fast. Jaxor. That sounds like it could be a word. Jacksock. I don't know, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Kenya? No N. Kenya wouldn't work either, like Korea. What am I thinking? Okay, rocks? I think that's a bird. Or maybe that's more of a fictional bird, but jeans? No N. We might have to do a swap of letters here. Roxy has another name. Lots of things that aren't real. Croxy? Proxy? That might be a streamer's name or something. Maybe I'm making that up. Jiri? Why do I feel like that's weird? Okay. Roki? Rocks? Roxy? Okay. You know, I don't want to just completely spam and like hope to get answers, but You know, sometimes you see something, you're like, I feel like I might have heard that as a word before. Corona? And we would have had so many sick words if we had an N. VTuber spotted. Okay. Rear. We don't have another R. Reek. Reek? Did we need Reeky? Wait, Leaky? Oh, nope. Well, Jeeky? Jinkies? Jakey? Oops. Jakey is a nickname for Jake. Sometimes I just like to click them so you can see what I'm talking about. Jakey? Reiki? No, I think I was thinking in my brain Reiki because it sounds similar, but that's not how you spell it. Reiki's like, isn't Reiki like I or R-I-K-K-I or something? Rouge? Crouge? Wait, Crook? There's no second K. What are you talking? Crook would have been a cool poll. Crooks? Crooked? Crooked? Crooks? I don't think crooks is a word. Yeah, no. Year? Okay, year is a word. Jaeger. Wait, Jaeger? No, there's no. I get too excited. I see letters and I'm like, oh, a word if you had a different letter there. Yair. Wait, kayak? No, there's no second K. What are you doing, man? There's no second K. No second K. K.O. K.O. Street Fighter. Dude, this game's actually really addicting. This game's addicting. Even if it probably is terrible for streaming. Jory, Cory, Zori, Xena, the Emperor, single player Scrabble. Okay, don't make it sound worse than it is. That makes it sound like I'm like lame. Roxanne, no N, and also a name, but still thought of the song. Have you guys ever heard that edit of the song where it's Roxanne but only with rocks? It's the song plays, but every time it only plays the words that are rocks, you know, and it doesn't say like it doesn't go, you don't have to put up the band rocks. It's just the rocks part. Every part of the song where they say rocks. The rock song. YOLO, Lorax. Oh, Lorax. Corax. Jorax. Jorio. Choreo. Choreography. Corey, Jory. Oh, there was what was the thing I had before? Roxy. Yeah, this didn't count. Yeah. Okay. There's definitely a 5 in here somewhere, just based on like I can feel it. I feel it in my plums. K-O-R. Corridor. What about like Raj? Rocks? Oh. Roxoy? Rocco? What about K-R? Karate. Carex? Cario? Rioge? Rio? Creo? Why does this feel like this is a word to me? Why does this feel like this is a word to me? Jex? Germa spotted? Jerex? That's not a word. Jackor? Joy? Jarek. Cream. Creo. Crayoi. Okay. Freya. Nope. Man, I wish Korea worked. I would have had this so fast. I would have felt so smart. What about like Ajax? Ajexo. Ajexi. Ajexer. Arioke. Arik. Creek? What am I talking about? That's not how you spell creek. What about things that can end with a K? Eek? Greek? We don't have the G anymore. And that also wouldn't work because I've done like 5 different countries and none of them work because that's not how the countries are working. Arik. What else is another thing you could end with K? Dreek? Zeke? Maybe I do have to do a reroll. Chat has. Chat just spoiled. Chat spoiled one. Fuck. I shouldn't have looked. That was one that I could get to. That was a word I could get. That's my fault. Freak would work. Greek. I guess Greek would be 2 E's, but still could do it. Jeer? Jeer? Oh, that's not how you spell jeer. What am I talking about? Kooky? Kooksy? Coors Light? Core? Cool? Cooj? Jor? Jorot? Jorot. So the one the chat said was Joker, which is pretty smart. Pretty smart one. It's a pretty smart one. Reject? Oh, there's not enough. Reject. Reject. Oh. Jeer. Jeer is a word. Jeery? Oh. If we had an L, leery, I think. Fudge. That felt pretty good. Jory. Yeah. Maybe I do. What is this? Bold trigger? I already did Jakey. That doesn't count. And a yellow is gonna be crazy. Joy. Joyer. Enjoyer of things? Nah. Joy is a good word though. Lots of points for a short word. There is, so we have like double O, like froyo type shit. Ero, eroj, eroxy, proxy. Oh, I'm so good at finding words that aren't there. Oh, I think I already tried Reiki, right? Yeah, and then I think I already tried Reiki. No idea what this word means. I'll take it. Holy God, that was a lot of points. I'm building up energy though, which is cool. Wait, this is the last one. Okay, sick. Okay, this bonus increased by 5 when a Z is drawn. That's just unlikely to happen. Adds multi equal to the difference of the. Alright, we won't. I guess we just do this one because we basically get nothing from the rest. Exclamation mark? Okay, this just took a turn. Adds points even if kept in hand. Destroy after play or reroll. What the hell does that mean? Oh, does that mean we were gonna guarantee? Is that how it works? If it has like a bonus that's coming up that's for a letter that I'm guaranteed to get at least one of that letter? Is that what that means? A lot of A's and O's. Yeah, zoo, exclamation point. Zood, do's. I don't really, I guess you're like, you could just do a 4-letter word and then add that, right? That's kind of cool. Zood? What am I talking about? Jazz, jazzo, jazza, jazza. Jazza, Doaz, Soaz, that's not how you spell Soaz, but Jado, Jado, Jude, realize how that came out as I say it? That's not, anyway, yeah, I feel like with the X and all these things, we probably gotta, let's do a reroll. One of the A's, I actually think I value double O more. Reroll, okay, we have 4 O's now, 3 O's. Jado. Now we can go doozy. That's a doozy right there. That's a doozy right there, baby. The points are out of control. Our 5-letter spellings are out of control. Can we just edit a 3-letter and add 2 of these? Hold on. Row. You can? It's just a freebie? Whoa. No exclamation on the past one? Correct, because then it would have been more than 5 letters. And we want the same word length for twin points. Worn? Hold on, surely we can do Gene, exclamation point, insane points because we finally used the J. I mean, this is gonna put us way over and we still have an extra exclamation point. So this is just gonna be nuts. Oh my God. Two-word win. This was our run. What was the one we got stuck on forever? Reiki? That was the turn we got stuck forever. And Deacon, where I just gave in and did a 6-letter. But the twins was kind of fun as to like keep it being a 5-letter thing. That was pretty sick. Thank you for playing. Oh wait, we should do the daily challenge thing. I know I've already been going for a while, but let's see what this is exactly. Oh, is it just? Seems like this is the same game. Nintendo? What is? Hold on. Menu. What is the date? Same start, same draw. Oh, I see. So daily challenge is like, there's like a leaderboard for a score because you'll always get the same start and everything. Okay. So in my mind, like almost like a weekly in Super Auto Pets or something where there's a rotating set of stuff. That's a cool idea, actually. That adds another, like obviously you can do the classic game and do your whole roguelike experience and everything. but having a daily challenge where you can do the leaderboards and stuff is cool. Also, holy crap, look at how many more points that guy has than everyone else. That is insane. Those are some insane points right there. Also, though, I would add maybe to the developer, a little dangerous to be showing profile pictures in this day and age, you know? I'm assuming these are Steam profile pictures, which could just turn into anything, you know? Someone could just change this to be a flag of some kind, or, you know, some genitalia or something. But still, that was cool. Alright, I am gonna skip the daily challenges because we are at like an hour, but that was pretty slick. That was pretty slick. I'm always, it's the re-rolling where you put in letters and then switch out. We did have that ability, I guess, where putting in special letters like increases multipliers and whatnot, which is an option. I'm trying to think of some of the other things that were. The yo-yo strategy sounds insane, where you do short word, long word, and whatnot. That one seems a little weird to me. I like the twin one and choosing 5 letters. 4 letters is easier for sure. But with 5 letters, you then hit that 5th letter like bonus thing, so that's the sweet spot in my opinion. Obviously, there's plenty of other abilities and stuff, I'm sure, but that was pretty fun. I liked it. I could definitely see this being like, I know people like to play Wordatro on their Switch or on their phone or whatever when they travel and things. I could totally see this being the same kind of thing. I almost wonder if this would feel more replayable in that way, just because you always get the, I don't know, you could always do different words and stuff. But I you know, either way, that was pretty Wordatro. I liked that. I liked that quite a bit, in fact.